It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Good morning, it's Real Estate U Day. Whatever. It's Real Estate U Day.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
There you go. And RadioTheBoss.com, Global Live Worldwide. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. Real Estate U Show brought to you by Platinum One Properties, creating the standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing. Here each Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific. Today's topics are finance options for residential and commercial, and REU nationwide. You can text us questions at 800-297-9883, and I turned it on.
Okay,
it's
thank
on.
you. I was about to ask.
800-297-9883. Remember, we have affiliates in San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Virginia, New York, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Jersey, Louisiana, Georgia, Illinois, District of Columbia, Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina,
Alabama,
Pennsylvania, Washington, Oregon, and Tennessee.
Glad we got that.
I thought one day for sure you would say it.
Nope, not happening. I have bad memories of Alabama. Our studio includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. Real estate is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. Yes. Now, I'm joined by our very esteemed real estate broker, Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties.
Good
hey,
morning.
Dee,
Hi.
how you doing this morning?
Yeah, great.
See, she got on a nice sweater, but it's stuff that's going on down below the sweater. That's
He's
the
making
problem.
fun of me because I'm wearing jeans today. And
Those are
tennis
not
shoes.
jeans. Those are something else, but they're
Little
jeans.
patch jeans.
They're, you know, basically, oh, let me go shopping at behind the Goodwill, not in the Goodwill, behind the Goodwill.
Yeah. It's one of those days.
There you go. And you can learn more about the amazing Platinum One Properties team at PlatinumOneProperties.com. Spell out one. Don't put the number in there. And then we have Mac Blankenship.
Mortgage Mac.
Whatever his name is today, First Community Credit Union, our resident mortgage guru. He told me to say that, and I accommodated him.
Yeah, I asked him to say Mortgage Mac. He wouldn't do that.
Never going to accommodate that. Okay. Now, our wholesome contributors include, she's in the studio today, ladies and gentlemen, Eden Vick of Finance of America Commercial. See, I got it right.
Good morning. Yes. Good morning. That's very good.
All right.
LLC.
So we'll be talking about talking with Eden in the next segment. Tashara Smith, our productivity coach, Vicky Cheers of RM Funding, Kim Gooley of Builder Boost, Tristan Sutton of Tristan Sutton Consulting, and Nakia Green of Osborne Advisors. Today's guest, like I said, is our contributor, Eden Vick of Finance America Commercial. I don't know why she's here, but she showed up, so we had to accommodate her.
Right. So appreciate that.
Right.
We try to do what we can. Real Estate U, the only 2-hour DBM-hosted multimedia real estate show in America. And if you do not know what DBM stands for, it's disgruntled black man, but I'm not angry now.
Yeah, of course
Right
not.
today.
Second.
Our weekly goal is to educate, inspire, and motivate. Class now in session. You can listen to our previous shows on the realestateushow.com website and our associated podcasts. Each week we go on a Real Estate U culture trip.
Yes.
Via Cities of the Week in the United States internationally, as well as in Texas. Now, we all know
And I think you should let the audience know that it's really the only thing that we let you do.
Yes, right. The only thing I'm allowed to do all by myself on alone with no supervision is City of the Week.
For now.
Although we are going to fact check it.
But they will fact check me.
I will tell you, batting 100 on the fact.
They will fact check me because
fact-checking
they try to catch the disgruntled black man in a lie, and they have not been able to do it yet. Okay, so we are going to start out with national.
Okay.
All right.
National.
Okay. We have a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,200 square foot home on 3.2 acres for $229,000, $229,950 in Bloody Springs, Mississippi.
Oh no.
Bloody Springs.
Bloody Springs, Mississippi.
No.
Fact check.
Fact check.
Got it?
Bloody Springs, Mississippi history. So it definitely, folks, it definitely exists. Has a Wikipedia page. And it is just way up there.
Way up there.
Near the Alabama border.
There you go. Bloody Springs is
that state you don't care for.
Yeah.
What border is it?
You want to say that?
It's near what border?
It's in Tishomingo County. That's where it's at. Tishomingo County, Mississippi.
Nice
All
word.
right. The community is located off of County Road 85. There is a graveyard in the area.
Oh no.
Which dictated the name Bloody Springs, Mississippi, because they got a whole bunch of dead people there, I gather, from the Civil War or something. I don't know.
It says something about Bloody Springs was the subject of
Thrillist.
a Thrillist article on strangest town names. Okay.
Exactly.
Yep, that explains a lot.
Okay, the community was first settled in the early 1800s, and hunting is a common pastime for residents, i.e., Bloody Springs, Mississippi. Okay. We're going to go with that. Okay. We're going to go with that.
Yeah. Do people actually live there?
Yeah, people live there. They have honey lodges and everything. Now, we're going to go international.
Let's do it.
Ready? I have a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,940 square foot sitting on Monarch Road for $1.9 million in Geilenkirchen, Germany.
What?
Geilenkirchen, Germany. Ready?
Galleon.
Geil.
Geil.
En. Kir.
Kirchen.
Chen.
Got it.
Okay, you got it?
Got it. Yeah.
No, in a real place?
Gallenkirchen.
There you go.
So what does that mean?
Germany is the home to many places with crazy names, but one of the best is Geilenkirchen, meaning horny churches.
Oh, you can say that on a family show. He said that.
We're going with horny.
No.
Did you say corny?
Horny.
No.
Yes, it is. Geilenkirchen means horny churches. Okay.
And you're going
I'm
to tell
really
us why,
hoping
I'm
that
sure.
means gargoyles.
No, it means
you know.
horny churches. Okay. Now this is the thing. Not sure exactly how a church can be horny, but let's just go with it.
Oh my goodness. No.
So you're telling me that there is no explanation?
No explanation.
No explanation.
Hey, let's just name ourselves after horny churches.
Good Lord.
I'm sure your priest is going to be
Oh, yeah,
texting
he's
right.
gonna be-
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not liking that.
No.
Yeah.
It's in Germany. He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't care.
Yeah,
That's
he won't
Germany.
care. Okay, so now, but you fact checked it's a real place.
It's a real place.
There
It
you
does
go.
exist and
Yeah.
has its own coat of arms and
There you go.
yeah.
Okay.
There's an Air Force base there.
Okay, now here we go. Yes, it is. United States Air Force Base is
That's
there.
right. That's
Okay.
right.
Okay, we have a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,992 square feet, sitting on a ½ acre on Whispering Hollows Road for $409,000 at Ghost Creek, Texas.
Ooh, I like that.
Ghost Creek, Texas.
That sounds like it's near Bandera. It looks
There you
like.
go.
It's in the hill country then. Yeah.
Real place?
That's a real place.
All right.
That's a real place.
Legend has it that the name
They have
came
Facebook
from
page,
the
too.
ghostly screeches of a forlorn woman that would be heard late at night.
Oh.
Wow.
That sounds like, a road trip, right?
Right there.
I like that.
A
Yeah.
forlorn woman. What the hell is a forlorn woman?
A
A
what?
disgruntled woman.
Got it. Met a few of them in my life.
It's your people.
You married a couple too, didn't you?
All the disgruntled people.
Yes. So, so today's culture trip, we are going to Bloody Springs, Mississippi, We're going to Horny Churches, Germany.
I'm not going to Corny Church in Germany. You can go there.
And Ghost Creek, Texas.
I'd like to go there, though. No.
And these are our cities this week on the Real Estate U Show. See, this is what we do. You over here praying for me? You over here praying for me?
I'm just not speechless with those names.
Yes.
I am speechless. Right?
So, that being said, the Real Estate U Show, we promote real estate worldwide.
Worldwide.
That's right.
Yep.
Worldwide. Doesn't make a difference over here, and we don't care about their names, where they at.
That's right.
I just find the worst ones I can.
Unless, of course, you're in Alabama. Then you have an issue.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, this is the Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m., 12 noon Eastern, and what was that, 9 Pacific time?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. And streaming live worldwide at radiotheboss.com on the Global Live Network. Facebook Live, Facebook TV, TuneIn Live, YouTube, YouTube TV, FM, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, Hulu, Vudu, YU, get out, you.
I think he was looking at you. Was he looking at Mac or
It looked like me.
I kind of backed up.
So this is my job. Okay. But we had a great week.
Yeah.
We had a luxury showcase.
It was a great.
Yeah, we have a big week next week, too.
Yeah, and we took crab cakes off the menu, so
We had-
Matt couldn't eat them all.
Well, you know, Matt wound up getting on this kind of
I ordered
diet.
crab cakes
We
for
didn't
this
know
next
that, or we could have had them for everybody else.
Because
He was. You remember he was dieting.
Oh, that's right.
So if we would have known he was on a diet, we would have had the crab cakes.
Yeah, that's why I didn't tell y'all.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd have crab cakes.
No crab cakes. So because I've seen how he behaves with crab cakes.
He goes crazy
It
for
is
crab
not
cakes.
pretty at all.
No.
I grew up in Louisiana.
That's what you're going to go with? Whatever.
That's what I'm going
So
with.
you going with it? I grew up in Louisiana. Blah, blah,
I
blah,
like
blah.
crab.
Okay. So what we're
And
going to do,
seafood.
we're going to take a break, pay some bills, try to survive the existence of Mac Blankenship, and we're going to incorporate the lovely and dynamic Eden Vick of Finance of America commercial.
I like lovely and dynamic.
Okay. And she was relegated with having to sit next to Mac, and we're sorry.
No, I'm happy in my seat.
So we're going to take a break, pay some bills. Thanks, Ivan.
Say that, Ivan.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REUloan.com. That is REUloan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We are members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant. And it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands. And I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey there, Texas. Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. with their heads down, they're texting, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, yo. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road.
Talk, text, crash. Brought to you by TxDOT.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We're back, and he's still here.
I'm still here.
He's not going anywhere. He said
Not
he's
going
not.
anywhere.
Yeah, sucking up everybody else's oxygen.
Nope, you got another hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I need oxygen. He up and he just sucking away oxygen. I'm E.L. Crane, they are not. We're joined by the lovely and vivacious Eden Vick.
Vivacious.
By
That's
Finance
news.
of America. Commercial. And Eden, what she does is she finances America.
I do.
Yeah.
She's a nationwide lender of commercial mortgages and fix and flips and construction loans, stuff like that. So Eden is going to enlighten us on how she's going to allow me to make some money without working.
Yes.
Yeah, because
How's that? I like that.
Yeah, I work too hard. I need some rest.
Delegate.
Yeah, need some rest. Hi, Eden.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Is that vodka? Because I know you sit next to Mac. You know.
Well,
you know.
It's all a secret.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. So Eden is with Finance of America Commercial, and they specialize in.
We do financing for investors, doing fix and flips, new construction, and long-term rental holds.
Now, is Houston still a good rental market?
It is. It is a very good rental market.
It is that, but that's alarming to me.
Why?
Because it's so easy. I mean, you have more new home construction going on in this town than anywhere in there.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. Let's
Okay,
talk
let's
about
talk
new
about it.
home construction. So, if I am being relocated
Right.
to Houston,
Yes.
as so many people are, and
Right.
Texas in general,
Mhm.
and we have a lot of new home construction,
True.
you still have a time period before you can get into
that's-
those houses.
That's true. That's true.
So if I'm relocating out here and my family is following me later as their children get to the end of the school year, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, I have to have a place to live before I go to work.
Or you could be like me, just leave them there.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
most people like their families and want them to be with them.
yeah,
But,
most people's
you know.
family like them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But yeah, a lot of, I mean, you have a lot of opportunity for people that are moving into the area. They don't know where they want to live. They don't know what area. I mean, let's face it,
That's true.
Houston's a
It's
huge
vast. It's vast.
place,
It's
right?
vast. It's vast.
You know, and they need to get over here. They need to get settled. They need to get into their jobs, whatever it is they're doing. And this gives them an opportunity to do that. And they
Okay.
don't have to leap into a house that won't be an ultimately good fit for them. That's one very good reason for it.
Right.
It is also because everybody's coming to Texas. A lot of people just aren't ready to buy. They don't know this is going to be where they stay.
Right.
And so it gives opportunities for people that want to build a portfolio for
Transition
rentals.
period. Transition period. Right.
To get really good renters in
Right.
their homes and be able to, build the investors that have these rental homes can build this passive income coming in and build a lot of wealth for retirement based on having these rental
Now, is there a type of property that is allowed? Because I remember a few years ago, it was very hard to find construction lenders and mortgage lenders to do log cabins. Is that still the same way? Could you
In
take your money?
Houston?
No, I'm just saying. Could you take not in Houston?
Oh, where did that come from? You know, I'm thinking
I mean,
Grizzly Adams
take
now.
it-
Maybe
take
it's
the
watching one of
money.
them old TV stations
Right?
last
You know,
night.
take the money and build those log cabins that they were building in the rural areas.
So basically, what you're looking, anytime you're looking at building what most people would consider a unusual home.
Okay.
Whether that's a container home, whether that's a log home, whether it's a, some kind of weird stucco, whatever that may be.
Right.
Everything boils down to, is there comparables in the area?
Got it.
So I actually got a call, I think a week or so ago, from someone in Oregon.
Right.
And they wanted to know if the builder that they were going to send to me was allowed to build log homes. And the question was, are there other log homes in the area? And sure enough, we go in and look, and there's a pretty good, 10-15% of this community is made up of log homes.
Okay.
So absolutely run with that.
Okay, now can there be a pioneer builder? Because I know, cement houses are coming into play. I don't know if they're coming around Houston, but I know cement houses nationally are coming into play. Are those financeable through?
So again, it's all about the comparables.
But isn't it? If it's HUD approved or conventionally lender approved, if you build it, they'll finance it and take it out?
So think about that. We talked a little bit last time I was here about people in Houston building duplexes, triplexes, and quads, which has been unusual in the Houston market.
Very much so.
And, anytime you introduce a new building type, a new product in an area, yes, it can get financed. But it may be at a slightly less. You may have to put more dollars in, because what we're looking at when you're talking about a new property like that, when you're talking about a new property type, is the viability of it selling. So if I'm lending to a builder, the builder believes in the product. That's great. That's fantastic. But we don't have what we're looking for in comparables is what is the history of being able to sell that type of property, and is it going to sell for what you think it's going to sell for?
I got a text question for you. Okay, can you put multiple houses on one parcel without surveys?
If you are going to keep them all together, and it's going to be, you buy one really large lot and you want to build 2 duplexes on that lot, yes, that is something that can be done. But what you have to take into consideration is you are then dealing with technically a quad property. So you have to be able to pick it up and sell it as a whole 4 units. If you're going to try to, at any point, break those off and sell one building to somebody and somebody else, then you have to parcel it and separate it.
Okay. So if somebody did something like that, they would truly be sensitive. I want to keep all these as passive income. I got 30 units on these 3 acres, and I'm not changing a thing.
But would you run into the same challenge on that one as you were just speaking of specific to the log homes? You're going to have comps for that.
Absolutely. You're going to have to comps for that. And one of my favorite customers is a builder, and she's doing that. She's going in and buying 2 or 3 large lots contiguously that only have one home on each of them. And then she's going in and building 6 or 8 duplexes. Right. But she's building them to hold for passive income long term. Okay. And so we're able to go in and we have to treat it as a whole unit. Right. And to be able to do that.
One address and a unit
A, B, C, D. Right. Okay.
What's different about the way that we lend on the commercial side versus what people are traditionally used to is yes, we're looking at comps for that, but we're also looking at how the property is going to operate, and especially if it's going to be something held long term. Is it going to cash flow properly? Are you going to be able to earn an income off of it? And so it gives us a little flexibility in how we're looking at these projects.
And in that evaluation, is there a minimum hold time that you're expecting?
So if you're holding these long term, whether it's my product or anybody else's product, they all have a prepayment penalty. Some of them have, there's 2 different kinds of prepayment penalties. There's a hard prepayment and a soft prepayment. A hard prepayment penalty means you cannot put any additional money toward principal reduction during that prepayment period, or pay it off during that prepayment period without penalty. A soft one, you can usually put up to about 20% toward principal reduction each year. On our particular program, we do it's a hard prepay, and it's a 3-year declining. So we do 3 points year 1, 2 points year 2, 1 point year 3. So if you're going to sell it during that period of time,
you're going to be penalized.
You would be selling it because you're getting a good enough offer that you're absorbing that prepayment penalty.
Or passing it on to the buyer.
Yeah, I mean basically.
Right.
Or is that's for the product for the
For the
whole,
long
if you-
term,
for the
correct,
long term.
for the whole.
Okay.
Not on the
What's
building
the
and
maximum amortization schedule for that?
30 years.
30 years?
Yeah, it's a 30-year fixed.
Okay. Loan to value requirements? Or equity?
So we'll do on a purchase of a
Mhm.
long term, it's 80%. On a refinance, we'll do up to 75%, and you can do cash out
Okay.
if you already own.
Okay.
And again, those numbers are based on, like when we say, it's not a hard, yes, we'll do 80%, yes, we'll do 75%. Again, we look at the cash flow of the property,
Mhm.
and we'll tell you the maximum we'll lend on
Right.
that property based on the cash
And
flow.
will you combine, say, the new construction aspect that I see on their website with the rental aspect? So if somebody wanted to come in, say, hey, I want to do new construction, buy this house, I don't
Mhm.
want to flip it, I want to retain it, and
So what
and
we
you'll-
do-
and you'll
we
you'll
set-
transition them into
Yeah,
a
so
permanent?
we set them up with the exposure line of credit so that they can acquire the property, they can do the flips, or they can acquire the land and do the build.
Okay.
And then at the end of that period of time, in the period of time where they would sell it,
Yeah.
we just refinance it into the long-term financing to get it off their line.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Very
see,
easy.
that's Eden Vick, Finance of America commercial. She's a REU contributor, and today she's a trespasser.
Wounded. Wounded.
But you're still vivacious.
Well.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm
So
Neil
basically,
Craig.
At least you're getting compliments.
I'm like a
right?
raccoon,
At
is
least
what
you're
we're
getting
saying.
compliments.
I'm vivacious, but I'm a trespasser.
Here we go. I'm joined by the lovely Dina Salazar. Hi, Dee. How you doing?
Hi.
She just
Thank you for
sitting
that
over-
information.
She's sitting over here like a hostage.
I
Okay?
am. I'm like, wow.
She's just absorbing it all.
I'm just taking it all.
Taking it all in.
But you know,
She's hoping the Goodwill store is still open.
Yeah. You know what?
He's not going to leave those jeans alone.
If
you know
I
that,
wasn't
Dina.
a confident woman, I would be upset with him right now. But you know what? It doesn't bother me.
She is a confident
you
woman.
Know, you know what? I think you need to show the audience your jeans.
No,
So
thank you,
okay.
sir.
They are
All right.
lovely. I think
don't feel
they're.
like standing up
I-
when you walked in the room, I was like, "Oh, like
Those are
those.
cool jeans,
Yeah,
right? That's what I was
liked
thinking.
them.
He hates him.
There's
That's
no
okay,
taste
though.
on
I don't
that
care.
side of the studio, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying.
Hey, Eden.
The fashion police has spoken.
Oh, okay, Mr. Fashion Police. Can I ask you a question? When you're
Yes, ma'am.
talking to these developers that come to you with these projects, I've had some problems with when we're trying to then sell. Let's say they didn't set it up properly. They thought they were, I guess not thinking of the future and selling the units individually. So they, developed a track of homes, which would then be classified as condos versus single
Correct.
family, because they didn't set them up on individual lots.
Parcels, yeah.
Parcels. So how hard is it at that point to go back and change that? Do you know about that? Or?
So it's not difficult to go in after the fact and start breaking them up, but it is time consuming. There is a process that goes into that, and when depending on, you can run into things like, if they're basically ending up being zero lot line properties, then will the city, all the things.
Yeah.
So there are challenges that can come with that, and there is a time period where that happens. A lot of these builders, if they're not thinking about it ahead of time, they're in short-term financing. Most of these are short-term financing.
Right.
And so by the time they realize they need to do this, they're at month 11 and a half of a
And it's a
12-month term, right?
Yeah.
And where we get into issues is, okay, now, oh my God, everybody's scrambling, everybody's doing whatever they're going to do, and they end up biting into their profits because they're paying extension fees after extension fees after extension fees on these short-term loans while they're waiting for things to happen. In Houston, for instance, just what I'm hearing from
Hold
my
that
client.
thought.
Yeah,
Hold that thought. You got to go to pay some bills.
Okay.
Something like that. I know it's all about her.
It is
right
all
now,
about
it's all
me.
about me. So, Ivan, take us out to pay some bills, sir.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
Turn on your glam today. The Jenna Klein collection is here, elaborated with natural products. Give yourself a compliment with our organic lip glosses in more than 15 shades. With the Jenna Klein Lip Gloss collection, you can hydrate your lips and keep that glamorous look that you need. Turn on your glam. Visit jennaklein.com. And don't forget our skincare collection with natural ingredients that will improve the skin's appearance and prevent visible signs of aging. We have everything you need to achieve smooth and vitalized skin. jennaklein.com. Turn on your glam today.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
We're back. Mac's still here, whatever. Okay, I'm E.L. Craig. They are not. I have the lovely blue sweater wearing Dina Salazar, Platinum One Property. Was you looking for another sale at Goodwill? And
you're just gonna have to live with that, I think, for the next.
And I have Eden Vick, Finance of America commercial. I have Mac Blankenship, First Community Credit Union.
Mortgage Mac.
He made that up before we came on. And I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. Now, Dina, you said you had something to read. What you had to read?
Oh, okay. So I got an email that says,
what does it say?
We closed on our condo yesterday at BRPS Title. And we just wanted to say we chose BRPS Title solely because of E.L. Delano. That's what it says.
They give me another name?
Yeah, they changed your name. E.L. Delano. He is an exceptional person and has a fantastic personality.
No, they just don't know him.
Yeah, this is why. This is why. No, serious. I am reading this. I'm serious.
This is verbatim reading?
Yes, I'm reading it the way it is. I'm not changing anything.
Okay.
This is why we decided to choose BRPS to close on both our properties.
I like it.
Advertisements, open houses, and food catering doesn't sway us as realtors or homeowners to choose who we give our business to. You've got one great guy with this genuine personality, and we love it.
Well, we definitely agree with the genuine personality part, right?
I like that.
So you'll be sending them their check.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
that's outstanding.
I was told people don't do checks anymore yesterday.
No.
So
it's taking you a long time to figure that one out, right?
So what's really nice about this, and they've sent me this because I'm also the realtor and stuff like this. But I mean, people want to have a good experience with whoever they work with.
Agreed.
If you're doing loans with, commercial loans with Eden, or if you're coming to Mac, or you're coming to me or EL, when you're part of the team and we try harder You know,
Yeah.
and not that we're perfect, no way. You
Right.
know, like I wore shitty jeans today that you don't like, but that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay. I like them. And but the thing is that when you do work hard and you're trying to do good work, people appreciate it,
Yeah.
and you are appreciated for
you.
what you do, even though you're DBM.
That's
We
right.
know that.
We gotta keep
But it's so nice when people take the time to sit down and write a little thank you like this, and that's why I'm reading it.
Thank
Because,
you. I might go drinking now.
Oh.
You already started.
Yeah.
With the intro.
But you're
I'm
gonna
like,
drink.
Okay.
But
No,
you're gonna
wine.
drink red wine because your sisters will kill us if we let you drink something other than red wine.
Oh, and my sister that's at my house, please be gone when I get back.
You know, I think that, you know, sisters may have something to do with his disgruntledness.
Oh well.
His sisters are awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I love his
And
sisters.
giving
Yes.
him advice is what I heard.
Oh, they good at that.
Yeah.
Woo!
I like it when we go on to breaks, our commercial breaks, and they start texting and getting after him.
I haven't got any today.
You know what we need to do is just do extra, you know, do something extra on Facebook Live with during the breaks, right?
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
That would be a very interesting.
Okay. Well,
Behind the scenes.
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
you handle that. You handle that.
The outtakes are something that people may want to put.
They need a
disclaimer
filter.
on.
They'll need
Right.
a filter.
Yeah.
because
They'll need a filter.
Yeah.
So I'm on the Finance of America commercial website, and you know I see they have 3 primary products: rental, fix and flip, new construction. Do you lend to individuals? If there
So
was an individual that maybe didn't have experience in this particular area but had some liquidity,
Yeah,
would you
so,
would you consider that?
So we'll do individuals or companies.
Okay.
We prefer to lend to an LLC or a corporation simply for protection of that borrower.
I got to imagine that would afford the borrower some protections
Absolutely.
as well in an LLC.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We do allow individuals to do the rentals, and they can even do a line of credit.
Okay.
On the rentals, I mean, they can keep doing it. That's fine. On the lines of credit, we just limit the amount of exposure we'll give them as an individual versus a corporation.
I'd love it if, you know, and I would like to know, and maybe I hope the audience would like to know, how do you structure those new construction loans? Can you give me just maybe an example? I've done construction loans for, you know, my whole career, particularly for primary residences.
Me too.
Right?
Yes,
right?
me too.
But, you know, and we used to do spec loans for builders many, many moons ago, but, you know, traditional banks just don't lend in that
Absolutely.
in that arena anymore. So tell me how that would work if you know a builder came to you and said, or someone came to you and said, "Hey, I have a house over here. It's selling for $250. I want to put $50 in it, and I got a contract, and I got a $50,000 contract with a builder or a general contractor." How does that closing process and amortization process work for the new construction?
Okay, so first and foremost, the thing that I cannot reiterate enough, because I get this question every single day,
Okay.
we only do investment properties.
Okay.
So no owner-occupied, no primary residence.
Okay, and
So let's get that out there first.
And I'm talking specifically to that category.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we do if somebody is going to do either fix and flips
Okay.
or ground up new construction.
And you'll do both.
We do both.
Okay, but do you have to know up front?
No.
Okay. So
No.
they could make
So
that
we're
decision
going to
when it was
get
complete.
correct. So we're going to do what we're going to do is get them set up on an exposure line of credit.
Okay.
That exposure line of credit, we're going to look at everything they've done over the past 5 years.
Okay.
We're going to tally all that up,
Okay.
sales price wise,
Okay.
and we're going to come up with a number.
Okay.
Then we're going to look at their liquid assets. And when I'm talking about liquid assets, I mean money in the bank. I don't mean equity in homes or properties, liquid assets.
Okay.
And we're going to tally all that up
Okay.
and multiply that times 10.
Okay.
Whichever one of those numbers is lower will become their exposure limit.
Okay.
Okay. Once that is in place, they can move back and forth between new construction or fix and flips, or just do new construction, or just do fix and flips.
So let's say you had an investor. They had $500,000, and they found a project, and it was for $250. Basically they're approved, right?
Correct.
All we have to do is just go to closing.
Correct. So once the line is established, at that point we've done everything we feel like we need to do to approve the borrowing entity.
Okay.
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 When they bring a project to us, they're going to bring us the contract for the purchase or the HUD if it's something they already own.
Okay.
A very detailed budget, and I'd like to address that, so we'll talk about that in just a moment. And That's an
So,
application.
Okay,
and
so
then
we go
all
to closing.
uh-huh.
You pay off your first draw would be to pay off the seller for
Correct.
for the
Correct.
land, and then
we're
going to
take
only.
we're going to have an interest only loan, and we're going to take the money for the rehab budget, put it in an escrow account,
Okay.
and then they will take draws on that money based on completed work.
And it's interest only based upon what interest rate factor?
So the interest is going to be determined when they set up their line of credit.
Okay.
Wide range of interest rates depending on credit, experience,
Okay.
their whole package.
Okay.
And then they'll pay interest only on that particular project.
All
Each
right.
property is going to stand on its own as a little mini loan.
Okay.
on
How many
their line.
draws do you have a limit on draws during
Nope.
the process?
Take as many as you want, as few as you want. It's completely
Okay.
up to you.
Okay.
Um,
So when the house is done,
Mhm.
they, what is the time frame? Do they have to immediately make a decision to move into rental or fix and flip?
No,
or?
so the line of credits are good for 12 months at a time, and then each project you put on the line, you have 12 months to complete.
Okay.
So if you complete it in 3 months
Mhm.
and you don't know what you're going to do with it, you're going to put it on the market, whatever, you still got 9 more months to get it off of that line.
Pay the interest only, and we're good. And
Correct.
okay, all right.
Correct.
Okay, that's Max Blankenship, the new host of the Real Estate News Show. And
Yeah, you know what? I was in the gym this morning. Some '70s song came on about driving something, and I was thinking, yeah.
Feeling like a
Drive
driver
the
today?
show in a little while today.
I like to take
Max took the wheel.
took the wheel.
You know,
And,
you never
he
know.
went through the whole damn
Well,
matrix.
considering we're about to go into rodeo season, we should be talking about taking the reins.
Taking the reins.
Oh, yeah.
Never,
Thank you.
never,
Taking the reins.
never,
For
no,
that.
never,
We're in
no.
Texas
Nizzy,
after
I'm with you.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, just never.
So I'm E.L. Crane, the former host of the Real Estate News Show. They are not. But we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and hopefully we can turn this truck back over.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant. And it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands. And I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene,
Mangia
mangia
italiano.
italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey there, Texas. Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. With their heads down, they're texting, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, yo. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road. Talk, text, crash. Brought to you by TxDOT.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
You insult everybody all the time. Don't. It's not just Mac exclusively. It's everyone.
It's not my fault. Let's not lose sight of that. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. I'm at peace today, people. It's these evil people I'm in the studio with. That's the problem.
It's a trespassing raccoon.
That's all there is. So, we have the ornery and vivacious Eden Vick finance.
It's getting worse. Okay, now I'm
The longer she's
I'm an
here, it's
ornery,
going down.
vivacious trespasser. I was lovely. I don't know where that went away somewhere
what
along the
happens
road.
is later in the show, the more disgruntled he
Exactly.
gets.
The
right?
minute
And-
you took up for Mac,
Is that what did it?
you just-
I'm out.
And you know what?
Done.
There's no telling what his sisters are telling him via direct message.
That's
Yeah,
probably
so-
true.
or text.
That's
And
probably
the broker extraordinaire, Dina Ramos Salazar, recently evicted from the Serial Killer Society. To my
I think
left
you need to
over here.
explain Serial Killer Society, right?
People with 3 names are serial killers. John Wayne Gacy.
No, well, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm an NPR listener, and there is a reason why they use the full name when addressing serial killers.
And the new host of Real Estate U.
Why is that, Mac?
It's to make sure that the actual perpetrator is never ever confused with anyone else, right? So, like I met a gentleman the other day by the name of David Scott Williams. Right?
And how many people had he killed?
How many?
I'm sure he's lovely. I'm sure he is a lovely man.
He is a lovely man, trust me. But that's just to ensure that it's very, very clear when they're identifying who that perpetrator is, that it doesn't, get
Charles
confused
Manson didn't
with
have a
anyone
middle
else,
name. They
right?
used Charles Manson's middle name.
Well, I think Manson is a pretty unique name. so-
No, Charles Manson didn't kill anybody.
Well, that's true too. That's true too. Yep.
Now that we have moved on from mass murderers and killers and cult leaders, this is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane, they are not, and somebody needs to do something with Mac Blankenship before I call the police on you. We are here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, Pacific Time, and streaming live, global live, worldwide on radiotheboss.com, Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube TV, and Mr. Blankenship, he of the know-it-all status, did not know that we were live on YouTube.
He didn't.
He did not know. Okay. Yeah, I say it every week. Okay. FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV. We're in the Woodlands. Voodoo, Hoodoo, Sling, YU, her, and him. I don't know. Both of them. Okay. So now, Eden.
Yeah, yes.
How you doing?
I'm good.
No, Eden and I are teaching classes coming Friday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You are?
Where at?
In Houston, Texas. No, you're not invited.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crash your party. Okay.
It's commercial real estate and finance class that we're teaching on this
Oh,
Friday.
fantastic.
Okay?
Oh, great.
And
Excellent.
it's going to be to a Berkshire Hathaway team.
Okay.
Great.
By commercial real estate and finance. And this is going to give them an opportunity to learn about commercial real estate and finance, get continued education credit, but also to align them with the person of Eden's quality
Yeah. And
in
so you have
regard to
CE
their
certification
investment.
with this?
No, he does.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
it.
Okay. Good.
Worried about the wrong thing. Worried about the wrong thing. Okay. So Eden is going to give them another outlet for their investors
Exactly.
so they can build their businesses and their performance
Yeah,
portfolios.
That really is what we're all about, isn't
That's
it?
what we do. It's
Yep.
all about collaboration.
That's right.
Except you and I. We don't collaborate.
We do every Friday. 9 a.m., right?
He's a disgusting human being. People, I'm just saying that out loud because it needs to be said. Hi, D. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You doing pretty
Thanks,
good?
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Sabrina going to oil change?
Yes.
She can't oil change by damn self?
No.
I'm just checking. All right.
She can, but it's our
Yeah.
mother-daughter
Yes.
bonding. We're gonna go get oil changed.
Oh God, Jesus. Okay. Now, but I got a question for you, Madam Vic.
Yes. I'm going to do my best to answer that.
Yeah, there's always hope. Okay.
I always have little butterflies when you're going to ask me a question, though. I got to say, you just never know.
Okay. Can an investment partnership become a builder developer with your program?
Be specific. I don't.
Okay. I talked to a group of investors yesterday.
Okay.
Not about your program, but just in general.
Group of investors that are doing what right now?
They want to start acquiring property, developing property, and
Okay, perfect.
and building homes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
But they have no builder developer experience.
Okay. So, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We can set that up. You do not have to have experience.
Oh, okay.
However, remember how we base our exposure line.
Mhm.
So if you have no experience, obviously we're taking that off the
Right.
table. You have to have a minimum liquidity of $50,000
Okay.
to be able to get into the exposure line of credit, not the $5 in your pocket.
Okay, just checking.
And if you're brand new, we're going to start you out at a $500,000 line.
Okay. So 10 times the amount.
It's 10 times the minimum amount of $50,000. As you progress and do some projects, then we refresh your line. Then every time we refresh your line,
Right.
it's going to get better.
Oh, okay.
The terms are going to get better. The time's going to get better.
The amount's gonna get
amount you
larger?
can do. If you are if you plan on doing ground up construction,
Right.
and or fix and flips for that matter, and you don't have any experience, then we're going to ask you to do one project,
Okay.
start to finish, and sell before we'll allow you to do multiple projects at a time,
Wow,
because
okay,
we
that's
want to
interesting.
see that you get it.
That you have
But
understanding.
once you've got that under your belt, then you can start to do multiple projects at a time.
Now, do you work with individuals like over there?
This one here? Yes.
To take out loans on
Yes,
the houses and
absolutely,
stuff like that? Okay.
absolutely. I mean, what we really like to see. We talked earlier. We were talking about collaboration,
Right.
and talking about having a team and working
Right.
together as a team. What we really like to see is having agents on the team that get it, that
Right.
understand what they're looking for when they're looking for the investment properties for
Right.
their investor clients.
Right.
And then they know how to market the completed project,
Mhm.
right? And then having a mortgage person on the team at the same time
Right.
that can then come in and offer really great financing for the home buyer that's going to buy it as their primary residence.
And so that's the stuff you're going to go over Friday.
Yes.
That's the stuff you're going to
That
go
is
over
what
Friday.
I'm going to discuss on
Okay.
Friday. And you know what I like to talk about, especially with my real estate agents.
Mhm.
You know, those of us that have been in the industry for a long time,
Right.
you know, you're chasing that lead source, you're chasing that buyer, and you know that average of an individual is buying a home one time every 7 years,
Right.
right? And 7 years is a long time to market somebody, and you're still running the risk of not getting that person back because you
True.
don't market the very moment in 7 years that they decide they want to make a change. If you can transition some of your focus to working with investors, now you're working with an individual that may purchase 7 homes in a year,
Oh, wow.
7 properties in a year. So instead of having 100 clients buying one home every 7 years, get 10 investors buying, 7
Right.
homes every
Excellent
year.
advice, yes.
You know, you're working at that point, working smarter,
Yes,
and not harder.
Now, on
in
the
my
agent
opinion.
side, like you got Dina and her team of agents.
Absolutely.
And they want to start diversifying with their, and securing investor clients.
Absolutely.
What would be one of the things that you would instruct her agents to say? I know we're going to do this in the class, right? But just right now, what would you instruct her agents to either say or look out for to make sure that they bring the appropriate type of investor to you?
So what we see a lot is too, is you've got tire kickers, people that want to be investors.
Okay, got it.
But they don't really know what they're doing.
Right.
So at that point, if you've got those people, it doesn't mean that they're not a good client. It just means they need some help. They need some mentoring. So you want to connect them with someone like me or another investor that can
Right.
mentor them and lift them up.
Okay.
We see a lot of partnerships where you have an investor that knows what they're doing, and they'll bring on somebody who doesn't for a year and just kind of help lift them up. because again, I mean, we're all working together here to do the same thing.
Exactly.
You know, we're recycling these homes, we're building new construction, we're lifting neighborhoods up.
Absolutely.
And that helps everybody.
Okay.
You know, and then if you're finding investors that are doing it, then you want to dig in, you want to ask the questions, how are they doing it now? What I find most often when I'm talking to an investor for the first time is, they're doing it. They're doing it hard.
Right.
You know, it doesn't have to be as hard as they're making it. And it's because they've been figuring it out as they go. And no one's ever sat down and said, here are what your options are. And they're working with hard money lenders that sometimes
take advantage.
Sometimes
They take advantage. They take advantage.
You know, and they're stuck in loans they don't know how to get out of. They don't know how to utilize the financing properly.
Right.
And again, it's all about education and communication.
Now with Max, I don't know if FCC do lines of credit.
No.
I know they do commercial stuff on
They
FCC.
do. We do commercial loans, but not lines of credit.
Okay.
In the platform or in the channel that
No,
she's
the
talking.
reason I was because I was thinking along the lines of participation loans to increase the opportunity. That's what I was asking on your side, because if they get $500,000, but you got somebody else who willing to give them another $500,000 to spread the exposure. That's
so
why I was asking
often that is often my really movers and shakers that are my clients. We're not their only source.
Right.
You know, and you've got traditional banks, and you've got particularly regional banks that are interested in revitalizing areas and bringing the money into the area. They will provide lines of credit as well for builders to go in and do these projects. They're often a little more restrictive, you know, in what they'll allow. But again, let's look at the whole picture. Let's see what you have, and how do you utilize all these different sources you have so that you can really increase your wealth. Doing one home at a time, and let's be honest, if you're doing one home at a time,
it's all about
you're
doors.
a hobbyist.
It's all about doors.
Exactly.
Maximizing the doors. That's right.
Exactly.
Because the reason I was asking, because I was a part of a conversation, though briefly yesterday. You had 4 lenders participating in an acquisition and development and construction loan of $24 million, but it was 4 different lenders. Now the exposure was, I think it was like 55%, 20%. You know, it was all broken down exposure wise for each one. And I know you see that a lot in the past, but I don't see many participation loans anymore.
What I see now, like, we'll get somebody that'll come to us. They bought a piece of raw land. They need to put in infrastructure. You know, they do utilities, roads, all the things. And we'll find a lender for that.
Right.
And there are lenders that specialize in that.
So you're a partner like that.
Absolutely.
Got it.
And then, you know, they need to get loans for the pool, the community center, that kind of stuff. Okay, that may be another lender that lends on that. And then where we come in is they get their line of credit, and now we take and allow them to build their 5 model homes and a couple of spec homes. And then they've got that rolling line that they can use to continue to put up the actual houses themselves.
And how do they get in contact with Eden Vick of Finance of America Commercial?
I am a phone call away.
Oh, God.
You can reach me at 281-808-9839, or you can email me at eden.vick@financeofamerica.com.
See, that's our good friend, Eden Vick.
That's our very, you know what, you need to have good friends like these guys, because I'm going to speak about Eden right now. I'm just blown away. I'm just taking it all in, like you said earlier, because I get calls all the time. So what interest rate do you think I'm going to get when I go down and get my, you know, I said, I'm not the lender. I'm sure they have to, there's variables that need to be reviewed.
Right.
So I couldn't tell you that, and I'm sure that the same thing applies with realtors that are trying to begin working with these developers and investors. Eden is a phone call away, and if you listen to any bit of this show so far, this woman here is incredible. She really is. She's a wealth of knowledge and explains things so well.
Well, and can I just comment on something just about, you brought up interest rate. The people are always talking about interest rate. In the traditional lending world, where we're talking about home buyers, you know, you get beat up over 1/8 of a point. Like, rate matters.
Yes.
In the investor world,
it doesn't.
It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I mean, we give people options. I did one yesterday, and they had an option of 8.4 or 8.4, something like that, versus 10.4. And when we run the numbers side by side, it makes more sense for them to do the 10 than it does to do the 8 based on the fees. And I mean, it doesn't matter as much. So you don't lose deals. You don't have that constant, well, I can go down the street and get,
No, you can't.
you know, an 8. Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
It
You know, I've been doing
really,
this a long time, and you've been
No,
doing it a long
you
time.
can't.
No, you can't.
it's
No, you
and,
can't.
and so again, from a realtor perspective, when you're talking about these customers, it's just not as volatile.
Right.
You know, when you get a deal and you get it in the books and you're working on it, it's going to close. You just don't have all of that mess going on.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, I think, you know, thinking about it, we may have a couple of referrals for her. You know, from
Yay.
Conroe, right? And then I know another young builder that I know was looking. For
You know somebody?
Yep. Young builder that was looking for. A line of credit,
Just
but
put
you
him
know, he
on the
called me
phone
in
with me.
December, like, and I'm like, dude, I don't even have a job.
Right.
I gotta call you in January.
And people, he didn't have one in January either.
It is always worth a conversation. I mean, that's
Absolutely.
what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm here to have the conversation, and I'm not gonna put you into something that's not gonna work for you.
Right.
I mean, that's just, let's talk about it.
Okay, she's not going to burden you, is what she should say.
Yeah.
She's not going to burden you. Eaton is one of the most thorough
Oh, goodness.
individuals in this marketplace in regard to this kind of program, this kind of loan. She's thorough because she's not going to make you look bad, because she's damn sure not going to make herself look bad.
That's very true.
All right? So that's our good friend Eden Vick with Finance of
you.
America Commercial. Give me your phone number one more time before I put you out of here and take Mac with you.
281-808-9839.
Say it for the slow people.
And my email address is eden.vick@financeofamerica.com.
Okay, that's our good friend Eden Vick, our REU contributor, and she's in the studio at least once a month. And she, you know, we have to have somebody sit next to Mac. Okay, so we're going to take a break, pay the bill, come back by the second hour, and it's going to be all about finance on the residential side, all about acquisition on the residential side, and all about trying to find a way to get Mac out of my hair.
You don't have
You don't have any hair.
Who knew?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
Turn on your glam today. The Jenna Klein collection is here, elaborated with natural products. Give yourself a compliment with our organic lip glosses in more than 15 shades. With the Jenna Klein Lip Gloss collection, you can hydrate your lips and keep that glamorous look that you need. Turn on your glam. Visit jennaklein.com. And don't forget our skincare collection with natural ingredients that will improve the skin's appearance and prevent visible signs of aging. We have everything you need to achieve smooth and vitalized skin. JennaKlein.com. Turn on your glam today.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
We're back. I'm here. Dina's here. And he's here. That would be Mac Blankenship of First Community Credit Union. He of the lovelorn disposition.
You want to expound on that? Just kind of give us what all of that means.
I cannot explain. I cannot explain
that
your
must
position.
Go back to like the
I cannot
16th
explain
century lovelorn. Let's
your,
look that up.
Your disposition.
I'm still fact checking you. You know that, right?
Right.
Your disposition is just
lovelorn.
ridiculous. I don't know what to say
It's
about
an
you.
adjective. Unhappy because of unrequited love. No, that's
you.
Totally you. You said I was unhappy.
I'm saying it for you. You just don't accept it. Okay, I'm the
Mac is very happy.
He's disgustingly happy.
Yes, he's very happy.
But Mr. Blankenship, how you doing today?
Good.
Yeah.
Mr. Crane.
What's the little button thing you got on the lapel there?
65. 65
You 65?
No, I'm not. But First Community
But
Credit
you
Union.
look 65.
Well, I'm going to take care of that next week. I'm getting it. Going to get this gray colored out. So.
And tell them to give you a comb too. Okay, I'm E.L. Green. I try to ask you a question.
But First Community Credit Union's been around 65 years.
65 years.
65
My
years.
good friend, George Shears.
Yep.
And his lovely wife, my other good friend, Vicky Shears.
Yep.
Right. I love them.
Yep.
I don't know why they work with you, but it's on the
Yeah.
I got a question for you
Sure.
and this rumor that you have 100% financing at First Community Credit Union. Is it a rumor or is it true?
It's true. It's true. We have 100% financing at for conventional loans up to the conforming amount.
510.
521.
521.
521. 350.
Wow. I should be eligible.
So
it does have a credit score requirement, Dina.
What is that? I was getting ready to ask you what that is.
Yeah. So just depending on your credit score, there, Mr. Crane. Yes, you might qualify.
Really? What's the credit score requirement? 720. Really? And you get these are good rates because it's 100% is still good rates.
Still good rates. Yeah.
Okay.
And the MI factor is really just very competitive.
Explain the MI factor.
So the MI factor is like traditional MI at a mortgage company is based upon a percentage of coverage,
what?
mortgage insurance,
There you go.
right, which is an insurance policy that pays the lender in case of default.
Right.
And typically those factors are based upon, on 100% financing, you would think 35%,
right.
3% down would be 30% coverage, and 5% down would be 25% coverage. Right. And in each one of those percentages, the higher the percentage requirement, the higher the mortgage insurance cost on a monthly basis.
Right.
Okay.
So do
Whereas our product and the arrangements that we have with the mortgage insurance company, because we are a credit union, because credit unions' portfolios typically perform better than, say, traditional mortgage companies, because we're all about members.
Yes.
And so if we find ourselves in a situation where we maybe have a member that's having some financial challenges, we work with them, right? And for that reason, we get better mortgage insurance rates than your traditional mortgage company. Oh. And specific to the 100% financing, which I was completely astonished, that product only requires a 25% coverage. So you get the mortgage insurance.
Well, but what does that mean in layman's terms?
You get to put zero down, but your mortgage insurance costs are equivalent to somebody that might put 5% down.
Okay.
And it's a product that's specific to First Community Credit Union and
So
And
you're
I don't know
rewarded for
anywhere
your
else that it's
great
that
credit
product
status.
is available.
You're rewarded for your great credit status.
You do. You are. You are. And
So
for
do all properties
and you know we
qualify
do
for
ask that we ask that they become a member and rewarded for becoming a member of the credit union as well.
Is it applicable for investment properties?
No.
Why not?
Because of the risk associated with that.
Ah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I
you
knew
know,
it. I knew it.
we just the investment property financing just walked out the door. That was Eden Vic.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So you have the 100% financing program, okay? Is it area restricted, or is it you can buy
Just
anywhere?
Texas.
Oh,
Texas.
Anywhere in Texas. So you're not
Just-
area
yeah.
restricted.
Yeah, no, just Texas. Yeah.
So there's no census tract requirements, no
no
zip code
census tract,
requirements.
no income requirements, just credit and debt to income, and we do require that after closing you have 2 months of the principal, interest,
Reserve.
taxes, and
Reserve.
insurance plus HOA in reserves.
Okay. Now on since there's no restrictions on where you can buy in your home and stuff like that. How are you calculating the property types? I mean, is this Apple for townhomes, condos,
High
single family,
rises.
high rises?
Not high rises, but certainly condos. Condos that meet the Fannie requirements.
Okay.
And single family dwellings and townhomes, yes.
Okay.
But no condominium projects that in high rises that don't meet the Fannie requirements, and no high rises.
Is there a minimum loan amount?
No, not that I'm aware of. But you know, traditionally, mortgage companies have moved into like where I was at before. I think the minimum was like 50. So it's
Okay.
you know, and in
It could
today's
be.
world, I mean,
You never know.
how you're not going to find yourself finding a condo for $50,000.
And the reason I asked, at the title come, I got a referral.
Okay.
Okay. For the mobile homes, not mobile homes.
Yeah, and that wouldn't be a qualified.
Yeah, that's
No, we
and
wouldn't do
I was like,
a manufactured house for that.
but some of those
that
manufactured
program.
houses, oh my God,
I know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know.
you
they
would
were-
never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still won't do those.
We will, but just not on that product. We have a channel for that, but just not our zero.
So
down.
no 100%.
No 100%.
I got 10 acres,
Nope.
and I got a manufactured home.
Nope.
You're telling me no.
Telling you no.
Is it a black thing?
Nope.
Okay, just Okay. On that note, we're gonna take a break, pay some bills,
Yeah.
and we're gonna check Mac's racial significance while we go back. Pay some bills.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant. And it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands. And I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey there, Texas. Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. With their heads down, they're texting, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, yo. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road.
Talk, text, crash. Brought to you by TxDOT.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We're back. This is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on RadioTheBoss.com, the only Global Live network. I'm joined in the studio by the lovely and vivacious broker extraordinaire, Dina Ramos Salazar. And sick puppy in love, Mac Blankenship. Okay?
Yes.
There's something wrong with him. Anybody who shows their significant other's picture as much as he does needs therapy.
Well, I am bragging.
Yeah,
Because, yes, she is lovely.
She's a lovely human being who accepts strays no matter where they come from. Be it human or
Thank
four-legged
goodness,
kind.
yes, which I'm grateful for.
And
yes.
he is a two-legged stray who refuses to use a comb. IBL Craig.
A two-legged stray. I'm going to hashtag that. I'm going to hashtag that on my Instagram account and see what I come up with.
That
on
sounds
that
like
one.
a
Two-legged stray.
Sounds like a song right there. Yeah.
I was a two-legged stray.
That could be a good country song.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a luxury showcase on Thursday night.
Oh,
Very successful, I mean.
Very successful luxury
amazing showcase.
We were with Aspire Fine Homes,
Yes.
and one of our Wise Wednesday Mastermind Great Ideas members, Jenny McZill, approached a builder from the things that she learned in our Wise Wednesday class.
Yeah.
Told them, let me have an opportunity to market your listing.
Mm-hmm.
We will include your agent who has the listing, but we want to show you what we can do, or specifically what she can do. And I am so very proud of her.
Absolutely. That is some powerful collaboration.
She pulled that thing together.
She did.
And all the ladies in Wise Wednesdays were there to support her.
Yes.
And all of the people that came in from her efforts. We had artists. We had Saks Fifth Avenue. We had Yves Saint Laurent.
Yes.
We had Kay Hampton Luxury Shoes. We had the
Mortgage Man.
We had the short dude with the bad hair that does mortgages.
DJ.
And we had the servers in the champagne.
Yes.
But you didn't have any crab cakes.
We didn't have any crab
No
cakes,
crab cakes.
because this was one of the things we had.
When you walked in,
When you walked in, this is what you saw, and it was a live feed.
And I think you need to
There
put
you
that
go.
into perspective
That's my
because
phrase.
what were the dimensions of that? It was like at least
It
8
was
feet tall.
8
I mean,
feet
it
tall
was
and
taller
6
than
feet wide.
6 feet wide. I mean,
8
it was
feet
just
tall,
huge.
6 feet wide.
Yes.
And these are the members of
And
who was doing
sponsors.
it, and
Yep.
sponsors. You got Studio Voss, Remedy Roofing, BRPS Title, First Community Credit Union. Romeo Robinson's art was amazing.
Oh, yes.
And that was provided by Custom Audio Video, Old Republic Home Protection, Tips, this, and Keller Williams Memorial Realty. This event can truly not be explained.
There goes the handbags.
There's the handbags
and
from
shoes.
Saks Fifth Avenue, and the shoes, and they was over there. That's the makeup artist.
Yes.
And
what was it called? Sim Design or something?
Yves Saint Laurent.
Yves Saint Laurent, yes.
Yeah.
So that was there. And you have all these people. There's the food.
Yeah.
We
But
had
no
to keep
crab
back away
cakes.
from the food. No
But
crab,
no crab
cakes.
cakes.
But that was the mini beef Wellington. That stuff was awesome.
Was it?
I didn't try that.
Yeah. That was, I wasn't supposed to, but I did it any damn way. That's all. Think about it. This, we don't do we don't do open houses. This is a showcase. Look at that spread, how it's laid out. Okay?
Yes.
You don't have the attendance at an open house that you have at one of our real estate youth shows.
You are so right about that.
Yeah.
Showcases.
You're so
There
right
goes
about that.
Kamika with her shoes.
You know,
Her custom shoes.
yeah. And I can tell you,
DJ.
I spent some time with the sales manager for this particular builder, and he was just
floored. He's floored.
Right?
There goes some of the Wise Wednesday.
Yeah, Wise Wednesday ladies.
Ladies down there.
You got Jen, Linda,
Gigi.
and Gigi.
And you know, one of the things that seemed to impress him the most is the number. Oh, who's that?
There you go.
Dina, Becky, and Mortgage Mac.
Yes.
Smile was just.
Oh,
stuck in my chest.
There's DBM.
We got him to take a picture.
Yes,
You might want to take
yes.
that down quickly, Ivan, though, because you know he's like, I'm probably America's most wanted.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But and we have another luxury showcase coming up this Thursday. With
I
Jen
ordered
Tran.
crab cakes for this Thursday, by the way.
Oh, good.
Well, we got security to keep you out. Okay.
Where's this one going to
This is
be?
on Waring Drive. Bring up Waring Drive, would you, Ivan? Jen Tran is another member of Wise Wednesday.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And click on all photos. Mac has actually done a class in this house before.
I did a Facebook ads class
Facebook ads
in this
house.
very nice house.
And so we're doing, same thing. DJ, we got the servers, we got the cars, we got the valet parking. We had valet parking.
Yeah.
We have everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah. So this is truly an event.
It really
is an
was.
event.
It's an
event.
experience.
It's an experience.
Yes.
You know, one of the things that sales manager told me that he was most impressed about is the number of agents that were, video in the house.
Yes.
Yes, and taking pictures and reposting in social media, and I think even you stated that you saw pictures of that house just all over the place, yeah, and it's a great way to get that builder exposure.
And see, that's our collaboration effort, though.
Yeah,
everything we do is in collaboration. Truly is.
And then the fact that Jenny was willing. That what really blew me away is I went in there thinking that this was her listing. It wasn't even her listing.
Right.
No, I thought, it's not her. No, it wasn't her listing.
And I know that did the listing who. Well, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't bring that up.
But I'll put it this way.
Yeah.
Okay. He's having a traditional open house today.
Okay.
You can't follow that.
You can't.
You can't follow that.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
You
We
just
probably
can't follow
had
that up.
50. How many? Do you have any idea?
It was 73 total came through there.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was rain and cold.
And it was rainy and cold. Yes.
Rainy and cold. We
right.
still had 73 people.
Very
total.
impressive.
That's right.
Yeah. It was just
so you have
a
this
great
dynamic.
event. Yes.
And what you had all the sponsors were blown away. All the vendors were blown away because of the collective effort and collaboration of everybody. There was no, this is mine, that's yours, or I'm not getting enough exposure. People were engaged throughout that home. And Pete will be at the $1 Million Circle Tuesday night.
Great.
I invited him to $1 Million Circle Tuesday
Yeah.
night.
You know what? He's going to be on the show too. I forget what day. I think it's going to be
The
maybe
14th?
this. I think it's the 14th.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got this whole dynamic working here because Pete and the owner are going to meet with Jenny about her securing the listing.
Awesome.
Because when you put in the
would
work,
too,
people,
yes.
when you put in the work, that's what comes down to. She put in the work.
She did.
She put in the work.
It
Jenny
was
put
a
in the work.
great deal of time put
Yeah.
in there. A lot of people don't understand that working a listing such as this, the luxury listing, you have to think outside the box and work so hard to get that many people, so many realtors to attend.
Right.
It was just a great success, and I'm proud of Jenny.
Yeah,
and
I'm
her,
very proud.
and
Yeah.
her work, and she's just a wonderful human being as
She
well.
just is a
Yeah,
great
she's
lady.
a great
Really
human.
is.
Watch this here. There were 23 different real estate offices
That's impressive.
that attended
That's
that event.
impressive.
That
That's
wasn't
impressive.
one or two offices. No, that was 23 different offices were represented at that event.
The only thing I could think of that maybe we could, do better is, I think we talked about this
Did he just
week
say
before
do better?
last, is LinkedIn. How do we get more consumers to driving consumers that?
We didn't get to
we-
that.
did
We had it set up.
Okay.
But Jenny was so adamant about getting all of her sponsors finalized.
Okay,
That
yeah.
But we have everything set up to do the LinkedIn part.
Yeah.
We have everything
But
set
what's
up to do the
great
LinkedIn part.
is that with the 23 different offices that showed up, the
Yeah.
real estate offices that
Mhm.
showed up to the event, each of them were sharing on social
There
media.
you go. They were.
And so naturally, their clientele were possibly in more than likely looking at what was happening and seeing this house. So
And
the
there's just no telling
exposure
how
for
many
this
people will reach.
house and the likelihood of selling this house.
Just went up exponentially.
Yeah. Just went
But,
up.
but now say, let me tell you how good it went. Now I'm going from the title side. Other title companies called the Texas Department of Insurance and said, this is what BRPS title is doing.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So I was on a conference call with my two bosses yesterday, right? We walked through the whole thing. I didn't do anything wrong. Those other title companies don't do anything right.
Or at least in the arena of collaborating,
Right.
And
They
really
don't understand
trying-
that.
They don't understand.
They don't
that.
understand
they think, and so yeah, kudos to you and kudos to BRPS title.
Because one of the things that shocked them,
yes,
and which I'm going to use the word legal, and even though it's not applicable here, we have a hard copy brochure that lists all of the participants, all the vendors, all the agents in that brochure, which means we're all advertising.
All of us.
All of us are advertising.
Yeah.
Because if you have something that you can walk away with, you are advertising and now marketing. And we had that. Online and hard copy right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what allows us to do the things we do because we do collaborate. It takes, like Dina said, you know how much effort it takes to put all that stuff together?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, and just your online magazine alone. Are you going to be doing that for every luxury?
Every luxury showcase gets its own online brochure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an 8-pager. All the information about all of the vendors, all the sponsors, all the participants.
That's a lot of work.
Are all in there.
Dina, you were going to say something. What were you going to say?
Oh no. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
That's just too much work. I mean,
It's a
And we
lot
have
of work.
we have a layout artist that takes care of that for us.
Yeah.
She's doing Jen Trez right now.
So,
this brochure was put together so professionally. It was impressive, and it just went right along hand in hand with the type of experience
Exactly.
that you had at the open house.
Exactly.
So there was not a single thing that I would change that night.
Yeah.
It was great.
I could almost see this, this being just something that we do almost on a weekly basis.
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, it's coming down the pipe.
and that people will just, it'll be an exclusive, like
Right, exactly.
So, and people will be coming to us, say,
And
"Hey,
you-
can you come do a luxury showcase?" And we're
Exactly.
like, "Hey, we're booked out for the next 6 months. You'll just have to get in line."
One of the agents
Yeah.
actually told me that somebody was trying to replicate this.
Yes.
And when she got the proposal, she said, "This is not what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You can mimic us, but you can't replicate us."
Yeah. And you deserve the just tons of credit, all the credit for it. I mean, this
Thank
was
you.
your vision years ago. Like I said, we talked about it, and I just would walk away and I'm like, I just, I'm not seeing it. But now I look in reflection.
You walked
hindsight's
into it.
2020.
Yeah.
I kind of walked into it and just tried to make myself available to collaborate with you in any way that I possibly could. And in reflection, I'm looking back and just trying to. Hindsight's 2020,
Right.
and now I see the vision.
But people still don't get it.
And
There's
the
always
growth,
going to be people that don't get it. Yeah.
and the growth potential for you and for the real estate agents that are associated with you and BRPS title is potentially just enormous.
And the best part about it, and I'll mention before we go to break, they did. Dina know how I am about don't compliment me in person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yeah, he hates that.
So I was sitting there and I couldn't get out of the room. So they were talking about me like I wasn't there. All right, not bad, but they were giving me testimonials. And what resonated with me was, I am now fearless. I am now courageous. I am now willing to put myself out there to do better, to have more, be more successful. That means our classes are working.
Yeah,
that means our classes.
And
are
and I think that's a real testament to you, real testament to Jenny, because I talked to Jen mentors her, and I was talking to Jen, and Jen said, you know, the amazing thing about Jenny is that whatever you I'm like, whatever EL tells her to do, she does it? Really? Like, really? But yeah, she you know, if you tell her to go call on 2 builders, she said she goes and calls on 2 builders.
She met 13 builders in one day.
I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to take a break, pay some bills. Yeah, 13 builders in one day. I said, go out.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
Turn on your glam today. The Jenna Klein collection is here, elaborated with natural products. Give yourself a compliment with our organic lip glosses in more than 15 shades. With the Jenna Klein Lip Gloss collection, you can hydrate your lips and keep that glamorous look that you need. Turn on your glam. Visit jennaklein.com. And don't forget our skincare collection with natural ingredients that will improve the skin's appearance and prevent visible signs of aging. We have everything you need to achieve smooth and vitalized skin. jennaklein.com. Turn on your glam today.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
We're back. This is the Real Estate U show here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., noon Eastern, 9 Pacific time. And we were going over Luxury Showcase. We have another one coming up. But it goes back to what we do here at the show. Educate, motivate, inspire. But we might as well add collaborate.
That's right.
Might add collaborate. Because what it takes to pull off an event, an experience, a mortgage loan, contracting a new house, closing. It's one person is not doing this. Luxury Showcase.
It takes a team of professionals to work together. And if somebody thinks that they can go out there and do it all by themselves, it's not going to come off like this. They're not the way this went off.
You know, I was listening to a Tom Ferry podcast. I listen to Tom Ferry in the morning.
Because you don't have a life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like, I do. I do on the weekends for sure. But Yeah, that is the future, teams and collaboration, because you just can't do it alone.
No.
With all of the potential resources and all of the potential channels that you have to market a seller's properties or to generate leads for your business, that you just can't do it alone.
Watch this. When you have a group of people who are not willing to take credit, you have manna from heaven. When you have a group of people working together, not desirous of taking credit.
Or on an individual basis,
exactly.
Or on a team basis.
On a team basis. This is us. This is what we do. Yeah. And the first thing that came out of everybody's mouth at the Wise Wednesday before Jenny's, I'll be there to help you. What do you need? Is there a thing we can do? Everybody's chiming in because they know they're going to be doing them as well. And they're not doing it for reciprocal basis. It's just that's the energy that we've generated in that group.
Yeah. And she's the kind of person that you want to help.
Exactly.
Yeah, because she's just genuine. She's
just a genuine person, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We got a chance to meet her daughter, got a chance to meet her husband and her family, and stuff like that. Good people all the way around.
All the way around.
All the way around.
Yeah.
But then again, you have, can't leave out Dina, but you got Dina, you got Linda Blue, you got Gigi, you got Nikki, you got Nikita, you got Anna, Tish. You got all these people and even others who show up in support of.
Yes.
You just, that's not customary in this marketplace
it's
that we're in.
It's definitely not.
It's not customary. Oh, that's not mine. That's the first thing. That's not my list where I'm going to go over there for.
And it's refreshing to see this among women.
Yes.
Women helping women. There's men in the group, but I'm just saying in general, you don't find that in any industry where they're so collaborative and supportive. When I started in this industry almost 20 years ago, it was like pulling teeth to have somebody help out or give advice that was, without a cost.
That's right.
Monetary cost.
Yeah, you had to pay for it.
Yeah, and so talking about being a single mother, trying to start a business. I'd never had a business in my life, and this is why today I'm so proud to be part of this group, and definitely have always been a supporter of people and that are entrepreneurs and especially the women, because it is very hard for people to share information willingly, to see others succeed. In real estate, for example, if I have a listing, by golly, if however many people want to come and take pictures, do an open house, you can't do an open house every weekend if you have XYZ number of listings, and so your clients deserve that quality of marketing. And if as long as the house sells, you should be grateful that other realtors are especially your colleagues are helping to do it.
These are an extension of you to get the property sold.
That's all it is.
And if you can sell that property in a week, who cares who brings the buyer? Is where I'm getting at. So it's all a matter of perspective.
Right. But the funny part is, of course, the Wise Wednesday, because we're going to start doing a group for lenders as well. But Wise Wednesday is all about the agents, right? And these women have so much fun in there together. It is just, you would not believe. They have a rolling, frolicking ball whenever they get together. And it's all business related. We're going here, we're going there, we're going here, we're going there, we're going to this meeting, we're going to this training. They are in constant motion to add value so they can add value.
Yes.
And that's rare. Because I've heard 1,000 agents, I don't want to go to that class, or that's too far. For instance, was it Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. Wednesday, they left Wise Wednesday and then went out to Katy. Okay? For a body language class.
Yeah.
Okay? They left there and then went to Sugarland to go to a builder to see a new product line that they were introducing. They are making themselves valuable to their future clients.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things in this class, they push each other. They share, they communicate, and it's truly an open air, let me tell you what's on my mind kind of situation. As we go through weekly questionnaire, we go through weekly lesson plan, and they incorporate all that kind of stuff. And it's just amazing
and I heard
to
you
see.
even assign homework.
There is homework, and you know they
do.
embrace it. They embrace that homework. They're encouraged by it and motivated by it. There's no heirs among the people there. There'll be people with $1 million listings and people with not any listings at all at the moment, and they're still encouraging one another and sharing information with each other, and you just have to be a part of that to grab that.
I've been trying to sneak into one of those meetings. So,
it's really amazing.
But the funniest part is, and we're gonna get to some more real estate stuff. The funniest part is Becky, our office director, and KNLY, my marketing assistant. KNLY sits in on class all the time. Becky used to sit on class. She is too busy right now. And Becky, the first class, she left out there and said, "Yeah, I think I want to get my real estate license."
They're having way too much fun.
Exactly. You know, I was like, really? She said, "No, I was so motivated by the ladies and the things that everybody was sharing. I want to get my real estate license." I said, "That means it's working."
It's working.
It's working.
Real estate can be a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work. And I'm not gonna. People think it's easy money. It's like no. Pulling off that experience in the luxury showcase, Jenny McZeal, that she put in countless hours to make that happen. And pulled together resources and took advice and so forth. And I'm telling you what, it's just a lot of work to be a success in this industry.
You had to be there to see what this novice realtor, she's less than a year in the business.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Less than a year in the business. She gets the need to work with people.
And service, and certainly service her seller, because that's what she was doing.
Yes.
She was.
Pete was overwhelmed by the whole thing.
Yeah, when it didn't matter that she maybe had only because the way that she made that happen, she looked like she'd been in the business for a really long time.
Because he even said, "Hell of a team."
Hell of a team. Yeah.
That's what he said. Yeah, hell of a team.
Yeah.
Because he saw the camaraderie, he saw everybody's efforts. Not just to be successful, but to make this a success.
That's right. That's right.
Because they was walking around with their handheld cameras and they was all over the
Everybody
place.
was taking pictures.
Everybody's taking pictures and posting it,
putting that address
and
out there,
putting a video on
his house out
themselves.
there,
Hey, did you see
putting
this? You see it?
Aspire Fine Homes
That's
out
right.
there.
That's right. And you can't beat that.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
And especially in today's world, because that's where the attention is. The attention is social media. It's not in the traditional mediums, and it's just, and that attention is just going to continue to grow. And the more exposure that you can get organically in those platforms, the better off a business is going to be.
Before we go to break, I got one question for you.
Yep.
When you walked in and saw that big screen, you saw your logo up there. What did you say?
I was like, yes.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I was impressed about it. I was like, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, because when I was there, I was like, what the hell are they doing over there? You go through this stuff, they turn out and say, whoa.
Yeah.
It felt like I was at some big giant awards ceremony.
It was great.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. So.
Okay, so we're going to take a break, pay some bills, come back for our final segment, and talk about the things we have coming up.
Yep. Yeah, we got some stuff coming up next week. Yep.
As well as plans for moving into buying season.
Yes.
All right, pay some bills, Ivor.
Yep.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant. And it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands. And I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey there, Texas. Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. With their heads down, they're texting, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, yo. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road.
Talk, text, crash. Brought to you by TxDOT.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, this is E.L. Crane, and they are not.
We are not.
We are
That
not.
is a fact.
We are not.
That is a fact.
We just had a great week. Finished
We
up,
did.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a big week next week.
Big week.
Okay, we have another luxury showcase on the 27th.
Yep.
More information come out on that through social media. We have classes next week. I'm teaching. What am I teaching? Market Wire on Wednesday. Market Wire.
To whom?
Realm. You already did that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Did Market Wire, and then I'm doing commercial real estate and finance on Friday. Okay. Dina was preparing for her 3-home progressive tour in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, because now keep him away from crawfish.
You know he's from Louisiana, right? You can't keep him away from crawfish.
I bet you I could go through a pound of crawfish.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
A pound.
Really
That's
quickly.
it?
Couple of pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that going on.
That'll be March 8th.
That's March 8th. Then we have $1 Million Circle Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
At the Grand Tuscany Hotel.
Yes.
Yours truly is the MC. I think I can behave. I might be able to behave.
I'm going to sit in the back of the room with Gazetta. Okay, so we can just kind of.
So I'm going to. This is what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to be the MC, and they said, "Yeah, we're going to send you all the names over all the winners because some of them have some really hard to pronounce names." I said, "I'll just give them nicknames. Don't worry about it." Learn how to say these people's names. You can't give everybody a nickname. I said, "Why not?
Why not?"
And he will.
He's going to anyway.
Look, you know how to pronounce my name, so don't be calling me Patches or
Ramos
whatever.
Salazar.
Talking about my jeans
Formerly
again in
of
front
the-
of like a whole audience of people. No,
I'm
sir.
just saying,
no,
don't do
sir.
something
And
like
don't
that.
make fun of my hair if I'm having a bad hair day.
You have there. Well, you got
Don't
all
wear
day
them
to get
jeans,
together.
Dina.
Oh no, I won't wear these jeans, and I'm going to have my hair professionally done that day.
Yeah, and
So
see, our very
I'm
own
afraid of him.
Dina Salazar is being recognized for her new construction sales production in 2019.
Excellent.
And she is one of the $1 Million Circle
That's
winners.
awesome. Congratulations.
Okay, so she'll be there Tuesday night. And I'll try not to mispronounce her name and call her Dino. But anyway.
And he's going to do this.
I'm going to do it on.
He's going to do something.
Just my job.
Okay.
And then I'll point out, all love-Lauren people in the back of the room, raise your hand. Okay. So
that would be me, folks. Gazella's coming.
Really?
Yeah, she's coming.
Why?
Yeah.
She's not in the industry. Tell her she's not welcome.
She wanted to see you.
It's not about me. It's about you.
Yeah, she wanted to see you.
Okay, since she wants to see me, we will let her gain entrance
See, there
into
you
the
go.
building.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you not so much. You
She
know,
wanted to see Dina.
you make up your mind, damn it. Okay, so we have these things going. But what do you have going on next week?
Rodeo
Right.
cook-off.
Oh,
Rodeo
that's
cook-off.
right.
Aren't we? We're going to rodeo cook-off together as a group, right?
We're going as a real estate youth group. We're going to go.
And I might get a date.
Yep. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I might get it. Might is the operative word because somebody gonna piss me off between now and then. I might go.
Oh my goodness.
So whoever you are, don't piss me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not my fault. I cannot be held to a standard that I am incapable of meeting.
You know what? I think your sisters probably have good reason for a lot of the
Lectures they give you?
lectures they give you. Yes, and specifically the one that you were telling us about today.
Yeah, well, I hope you've left. Okay, anyway, my house should be empty when I get home. Okay, so D, outside of getting your award, what else you got going on this week?
Well, we're planning our open house. We're
Okay.
actually just I'm dealing with a lot of new buyers. I have a few new listings that I just put out.
Okay.
Actually got while we're sitting here at the show, I got an offer for a listing I just put on the market yesterday.
Wow.
So
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
it's
really
in
good.
Sugarland. So
Really?
that's really good news. That's
And you mentioned it. You mentioned it when we were.
lunch.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
mentioned it when we were closing out the last segment. Is we are moving into the buying season.
The buying
soon.
season.
Yes.
That's right. The buying
As the weather improves, the busier we're going to be.
So
The closer we get to school
Watch this
being
here.
out and all of that.
January and February are supposed to be slow months.
oh no, they were busy.
Hasn't been that.
No, hasn't been that by
Hasn't been
any
that.
stretch of
Yes.
the imagination. All right, because most title companies, lenders, and real estate officers for that matter, they plan for a slowing January, February, March. Title companies, not ours, thank you God, lay off people and then bring them back during buying season. We were set up to make it all the way through so that you didn't have to have that lapse to get people back up to speed. Thank God we didn't lay anybody off because everybody in our office, all the escrow officers, and myself included, on not on the escrow side, on the marketing side, had the best January they have ever had in their history.
Awesome. Yeah.
Everybody, every
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
And
I
but in
I can
industry
tell
wide,
from just at the company that I'm with. I was brand new in January, but yeah,
Right.
they had a fantastic January. Just
exactly.
incredible.
This
January.
industry is just blowing and going.
And and I think there's a lot to be grateful for in that regard because there's a lot of things going on that we just don't control. That we're
Right.
just a part of a dynamic city with a
Right.
great economy and
We're not getting bogged down in the negatives.
That's right.
We are
Yeah,
not getting
yeah.
bogged down in the negatives. And you see that all over the place and across the country and different industries. Houston's real estate market is not getting bogged down in the negatives.
yeah,
You know,
or the things going on nationally.
exactly. We're not, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You know, and what really brought that home for me was actually the euphoria about their favorite thing every year, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It just keep buzzing along, like oblivious to everything going on in the world, and people lose their mind. Those concerts sell out like that.
Yeah.
The auctions are going on. They're bringing into this and they're bringing in. It's just crazy.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
The largest drinking club on the face of the earth, I think, is the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
I believe
I
that.
believe that. I
believe
completely,
it.
totally believe that.
Yeah.
I totally believe that. You know, so it's just those kind of things that keeps it humming along. And then I'm looking at all of the new construction that's going to be finished in March, April, and May because of the starts. We have contracts in from builders that aren't due for completion until April and May.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You know, Contracts are already in. People wait for their new homes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
When we was out at Tamron out in Katy the other day, they just broke ground on a whole new section.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I said, well, what's the turn time? Oh, these are all 90 to 120 day builds. Summer, blowing and going.
Yep.
Wow.
Summer, blowing and going.
Yep.
Stuff like that. So
All
these are
good
things
stuff.
that we
Yep.
share,
Yep.
you know, at the Real Estate You Show each and every
And then Builder
Saturday.
Boost is just gaining momentum
Oh
too.
yeah, Builder Boost with our good friends Susan Simpkin and Kim Gooley and Builder Boost, because they're adding value to the agents
Yeah.
by adding value to the builders and stuff like that. And I need to get with you with Susan so you can start participating in her stuff with
Okay.
Builder Boost.
Yeah.
Because I'm on their CE schedule.
Okay.
Okay, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Not that I like you or anything.
Yeah, I get that. I
Okay,
get that.
well,
But-
as long as you're aware of that.
But yeah, it's.
Do you know that he doesn't like you?
I knew that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But he wants you to,
But
teach with them.
But
and
I've known
have
that for a
class
couple of
with
years
them.
now.
Yeah, you know, you're just a disgusting little human being.
They want to teach class together.
But
though.
teach class together, but I like it.
That's it.
That's it. You
Maybe
know.
do lunch once in a
You
while.
once in a while, you you exit out of that door and I'll exit
Right.
out of this door.
So long as there's a person in between the
That's
both
why you're
of
here,
you,
Dina.
that's that. Hey, I
That's
can't
why
take a
Dina's
day
here.
off. It's like, hey, can I
Yeah.
take? No, because
Who's-
I'm gonna be by myself with Mac. No, oh dang it.
Who's going to officiate?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have the lead official.
That's
Okay.
right.
Now remember, this is the Real Estate You Show. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not.
They are not.
We are here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, on the Global Live Network at www.radiotheboss.com. And I was just thinking of something.
What?
I'm going to give Mac his own website.
Ooh.
You are.
How's that?
Yes. His website now is there's nothing wrong with my hair.com.
No.
There's nothing wrong.
Don't give me a website. I already know what mine is going to be. Don't even go there.
You know, he has transitioned from from you having a bad hair day to I'm not having a bad hair day. This is not a bad hair day for me. I just don't.
He's delusional.
My hair hasn't seen a comb in years.
We're going to support that position that you just.
But you know what's funny? I was thinking about it this morning.
Yes.
And that, growing up, I had all of this wavy hair, and growing up in the 80s, everybody had feathered hair.
Yeah.
It's just like perfect, right? And mine was just like all over the place. And I remember growing up, like being in like 10, 11 years old and saying, why did my hair stick out?
Oh, no.
Not anymore, though.
No.
Not anymore.
He stays away from the scissors because
I stay away
Stays
from
away
the
from the
scissors.
scissors.
He knows if he goes down that road, it'll never be a return.
No, it won't. And Gisella's not going to have it. So he's got to keep up with this hair.
So you got all this
so-
kind of stuff going on. But think
Yeah.
about that. Now, one of the things I'm going to be doing, I got to go to Austin.
When?
March something, but I'm going to be teaching classes over there for 6 days. Wow. Well, it's just two days at a time during the week, something like that. So 6. But I told them you can never schedule me on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Can't miss my wife's Wednesdays with me.
Right.
Yeah.
You never
Good for you.
schedule me on Wednesday.
Good for you.
Stuff like that. So either a Thursday or Friday or Monday or Tuesday, but never Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was telling my bosses about the going back and forth. Are you going to drive up and drive back? If it's a one-day trip, yeah. But it will be on my credit card if I have a 2 days back to back. I'm just letting you know. But I promise not to go to the most expensive steakhouse in town, just the second most expensive steakhouse in town.
If anybody doesn't know this already, he's a food snob. He
Yes.
is.
Why waste your time with bad food? Get good food. Pay your price.
And bad service. He's
Bad
not going to have
service.
bad service.
Raul was bad service yesterday.
Yeah.
Raul was horrible
Raul
service.
was-
What is
Raul
Who was at this
just
Mexican restaurant? He
Really?
brought water, disappeared.
disappeared for about I don't know how long.
Yeah. Then he finally brought back the guacamole dip.
So what? I
Then
missed this,
disappeared.
didn't I?
Okay, so
Did I
was-
leave too early yesterday?
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
left
left
a little
too
too
early.
early. So there was a group of us. We all went, and he goes, "Where is Raul?" And I'm like, "I don't know, but I'm starving." And then he was angry. And then I thought he was making up the name. Right? And the guy had his tag, and he already noticed from the initial interaction. I was like, but it was bad.
It was bad service.
Yeah, it was.
Food was good.
The food was pretty good,
Yeah,
but
food
mine
was good.
wasn't.
No,
No.
She got a fish taco that had cabbage and more of the fish.
I had to dig through the cabbage
Yeah, she had to find
with my
it.
fork, and then
Yeah.
find the little pieces
Yeah.
of fish.
You know, like you do, like you comb your hair, you find all that scalp, Mac.
Oh my God, we're almost finished today, right?
I just try to be helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
At least I have some, you know.
That's right.
Yeah,
I can grow hair.
It is
It's
getting thin
as
on
hell.
the top, but at
It's
least I
thin as
have
hell.
some.
But I can grow hair. It's just thin as hell. I admit it. I gave up the fight. I haven't let my hair grow since
I didn't think you could
1995.
grow it.
I grow hair.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Folks, y'all believe that?
Let's-
I don't
let's-
believe that.
we
I
believe
can
that.
do full beard.
I think we need to see that.
I can do full beard.
We need to
I
see
can do all
that.
right. That ain't happening. No. Because if we come up here, I will be Santa Claus. My beard is white. All them damn women.
Oh my God, you're right about that.
Evil ass women turn my beard white.
Oh,
So
no.
I can't, what's wrong with you? Her, and her too. Okay. I'm E.L. Crane.
And we are not.
We're not.
But I would love for Mac Blankenship and Dina Salazar to tell our good listeners hello, goodbye.
You go first. Ladies first.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Hey, have a great weekend and hope to see you at Luxury Showcase.
There
If
you
you're
go.
out there and you're listening, hope to see you at Luxury
There you
Showcase
go.
on Thursday.
Thursday.
And or Sales and Marketing Council meeting because you're the
I'm the MC.
When is
You're
this?
the
Oh,
MC?
yes.
Tuesday.
and you're what the
I'm the chairman.
you're the chairman.
Yeah,
exactly.
executive.
Yeah,
VP,
so
something like
both great events.
Okay.
I'm
So
looking forward to both of
basically, good damn bye. Class is dismissed.
them. I like it.
Yeah.